to San Antonio Living. All right, if you're sending the first kid to kindergarten, or maybe you've got one going to college, or maybe you're like Diane and I and have a senior in high school, how do you send them back to school and still survive? Diane Gottsman is joining us this morning with the Protocol School of Texas to help us get through it. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you. And you know, every year our kids go to school, regardless of what age they are. We have a sentimental attachment to that year, right?
I know.
So that's what we're going to talk about today. Parents letting their kids go back to school.
Okay, this is important stuff because, and it really does apply to anyone. Like I mentioned, if you've got a kid going to kindergarten, you've got a kid going off to college, all of this will help. So number one, you say you've got to keep your mind busy.
So that means that we have to find something to do. And you know, so often we say, once Jimmy gets to kindergarten, I'm going to get a job, or I'm going to change jobs when my oldest goes off to college. Or so this is the time, anytime, wherever you are in your journey, start to network, join organizations. If you are not a speaker, join Toastmasters. I don't know if there's a Toastmasters. You know, I'm not promoting that. But join some kind of organization that's going to help you with your skills if that's what you're interested in. If not, still stay busy. You know, you can do lots of things that we're going to talk about.
Absolutely. For example, you can volunteer at school. And I mean, that is from kindergarten on up through high school. They're always looking for people to help.
And I'm going to preface that by saying you want to be assertive but not aggressive. So certainly you can volunteer and you want to be involved, but you don't want to be over-involved. So every time your kid sees you, you know, looks out the window, there you are, you know. So you have to let the kids grow up. Give them some space. But you can go and volunteer to be a room parent. You can get on, you can be the mom, and this is not me. You can be the mom who does all of the telephone calling.
Also not me.
Yeah. So do the things that some people really don't have time to do. And even if it's not at your own child's school, there's a lot of opportunities to get involved, to volunteer. Even at other schools, help read to, you know, to the younger children. So there's things you can do.
Ton of stuff to do. Okay, another thing, find a diversion, which is what we talked about. Again, find something for yourself to do, right?
Yes, and you know what? Find something that needs to be done. So go up in your attic and clean the attic.
Ooh, I know
like
these
are things. Yeah, I know. These are things that, okay, you keep putting them off, putting them off. You know what mine is?
What?
Clean the pantry. I know there's a lot of things that have expired in the pantry. So what is yours? Do you have any?
Oh, gosh, the list is long. I know.
And whether you work or you work at home, because we all work, you know, we have to find some time to get some of these chores done, but then find some time for yourself. Because we have to stay active. We don't want our children to feel badly that they have gone off to school, because that happens.
Yes, it does. Okay, this is interesting, and this is me. Shed a healthy tear.
That's what
I have to tell you
about. Yes.
So Taylor's going to be a senior, right? And you know, this is my first kid to graduate high school, so I'm emotional about it. I'm driving, I think about it, and I start crying in the car. It's real bad.
So we looked at colleges this summer. We're driving from one state to the next. We fly out. We're driving. Tears are coming down my eyes. And Emily Rose is saying, Mom. So no, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for our children. Yes, they should know we miss them. Yes, it's healthy that we shed a healthy tear. But moms, when they're sending their kids off to kindergarten,
don't cry at school.
Don't cry at school in front of your kids. Try and be diplomatic so our kids don't feel like they're deserting us. All right. Sorry, Emily Rose.
Oh boy, it's tough. Okay, here's a great tip for families. Plan your menu, because things get so busy during those first couple of weeks.
Well, it sounds so simple, right? But you know, there are all of these magazines that we have piled on our table, and we want to try all of these different recipes. Do it. Don't just pull them out. I'm talking to myself. Don't just pull them out. Really plan them. Go to the grocery store, get the ingredients, make them healthy, recreate some tried and true favorites, but make them more healthy, less fatty.
I like it.
So, you know, it gives us a diversion. We are talking about what parents can do to stay busy.
Make new friends. That's important, because I feel like as a parent, like, we lose touch with our friends because we're so busy. But when the kids go back into school, it's an opportunity to kind of reconnect.
Well, and that was one of our bullets down the road, but we'll combine them together. It's
Sorry.
reconnecting with people that we haven't seen for a while. It's making new friends with families that are joining the school that don't know anyone, so you can welcome them in. And also, how many times do we just hang around with one or two people that we know really, really well, and we can broaden our net a little bit and bring in more moms and dads that are probably very interested in becoming friends. You know, it's hard to make friends.
It is. It's very hard.
It's kind of like dating, you know, back in the day.
And it takes a lot of time.
Yes, it has to be the right fit. And there's lots of people out there that really are looking and searching for friends.
Absolutely. Okay, here's a couple of things that you can do, too, to kind of make time pass. Store the summer clothes away.
Okay.
I think you need to wait a week or two.
And not quite yet.
It's okay.
Not quite yet, because it's hot. But, you know, store them away, pull out the winter things, pull out the fall things, make sure there's no holes, make sure they fit, because, you know, there's going to be sales. This is the time to buy the clothes that our kids are going to fit in. Yes.
And then I love this because I am the worst at this. I spent the entire summer taking my children, 2 of them, to doctor appointments.
Yes. Oh.
It was like, one for you, 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 all over this town.
And now it's our turn.
I need to go to the doctor, I'm
We
sure.
have to go to the doctor. We have to do our dental appointments. We have to go to all of the exams that we don't want to do.
All those mom things you got to do. You got to get them taken care of because you forget about yourself.
And go through the medicine cabinet. Okay, speaking of doctors, go through the medicine cabinet, get rid of all old medications. Because we have them there. We're not going to use them. They're old, and we're going to need new ones.
All right. Great information. I think I'm ready. I hope you are, too. Of course, if you've got questions, you can find Diane here in San Antonio at the Protocol School of Texas. Go to DianeGottsman.com for more information. You can also find her on Facebook, Protocol School of Texas.